Jó estét. I hope this sounds like Hungarian. Unfortunately, I don't speak Hungarian, but I will try to do my best in English. Who am I? My name is Dragan Martinovic. I am a managing director of Kaspersky Lab for Eastern Europe. And that means that we are covering from this area, from Baltics, all the way down to the Cyprus. What I would like to speak with you today is about security, but not about security from standard point of view, from endpoint security, but I will try to give you a little bit different point of view, what else can be done in security field. If in the beginning, I can start with some words of our owner of the company, Mr. Eugene Kaspersky, and our philosophy is that actually what we like to do and what we try to offer is that everybody from governmental institutions, companies, as well as physical persons like us should have availability to have enough level of security in our digital age. And we are trying to do this and to improve ourselves throughout all these years. If we take a look, some of the facts of Kaspersky Lab, you can see now that we are covering more than 400 million people worldwide. They have been secured by us. Also, the company had a tremendous growth in last, let's say, 18 years, since it was founded in 1997, from few tens of people. Now we are counting more than 3,000 people. Out of these 3,000 people, I can say and proudly share with you that 1/3 of the company employees are strictly working in R&D field. So they are strictly working on new technologies, new innovative ways how to provide enough level of security to all of us. What is also very important is, for example, this. Kaspersky Lab now is definitely a global company. We are present in more than 200 countries worldwide, and we have more than 36 local offices spread all around the world. What is also important is that our quality of the products and our quality of the services have been recognized at the same time by 3 of the major independent, let's say, houses like Gartner, IDC, and Forrester. Also, what is very important is that Kaspersky Lab is doing a lot in terms of educating the partners, the customers, and educating everybody about IT security. During this educational process and during this, I would say, development, we also come to work very, very close with very famous organizations like Interpol, Europol, and so on. What is going on? Interesting thing is that Kaspersky Lab is actually cooperating with Interpol right now in opening the first cybersecurity division in Singapore, which will be taking care of cybersecurity worldwide. If we are looking, let's say, slowly or about major IT, let's say, trends so far, we can see what is going on. Mobility, for sure. Big data centers, for sure. Another, let's say, buzzword, cloud services, right? So those are all the trends that are going now and that it will be major, let's say, streams for the next few years, not to mention Internet of Things and so on. But also, on the other hand, we need to take care of about this. This is IT threats, which is also rising, especially when we are using now more and more mobile devices, more and more smartphones, more and more online payments, online banking, and so on. All this represents totally new way of threats where currently, at the moment, and current technology is not, I would say, on a high level enough so that can provide us decent level of security. So, what we are doing in Kaspersky, these are our great team, which is called Global Research and Analysis Team. They are spread all over the world. Those are the first line of defense and first line of, I would say, researchers who are discovering majority of new and advanced threats that we are, I would say, facing right now. But also what we have been doing with this 1/3 of employees who are working just in R&D department. We did something like this. What is interesting here is that, for example, endpoint security, which we all know as, let's say, simple antivirus, is just one small piece of a puzzle from all the services that Kaspersky Lab today can offer. So we are definitely saying that we have security in our DNA, in our basic structure of the company, and in our focus, what we would like to offer to our partners and to our end customers. If we will take a look, some of these services that we are offering is definitely this one, security for virtualization. This is dedicated security solution, which is, I would say, unique on the market. Why? Because we are now the only company that can provide management from one console, management of security of the virtual machines, of physical machines, mobile devices, mobile applications, and so on. What is interesting with this solution is that we have two ways how we can do this. One is called agentless. That means, for example, you have the security only on one virtual machine in one host, which is then dedicated to provide the security for the whole hardware. But since this is limited only to VMware platform, we also develop, and what is interesting is that we also patent our security for virtualization light agent. This is another solution which actually combines very, very small agent which is installed in small dedicated virtual machines and provide additional level of security on multiple platforms. If we move forward, we can see that we have also fraud prevention. What does this mean? This is a complete, I would say, dedicated solution for the banks, for all financial institutions, and for everybody who is doing with any type of financial transactions. What is uniqueness here is that actually we are one of the rare companies who are actually trying to prevent fraudulent transactions already in the beginning of all stages. So we are actually securing the customers, the physical persons, the companies, and to protect and prevent already to make any fraudulent transactions upfront. The next dedicated solution is so-called Kaspersky DDoS Prevention. As we know today in our, I would say, digital age with smart devices and everything, I can tell you that one of the devices that have been used to attack infrastructure was also one of the newest refrigerator, which is connected to the internet. So can you imagine in the next few years where we will have, I don't know, televisions, light bulbs, everything will be connected to the internet, and all of these devices can be used to attack somebody. So we are already right now have a solution for this, and this is software-based solution, which in easy and a simple way can provide protection against these types of attacks. What is also interesting is that, as I said, we are doing a lot in educational stuff, and we also have so-called Kaspersky Intelligence Services. What is this? This is one of the parts that we are offering our know-how, our expertise to our partners, like, for example, military, police, government, CERTs, any other type of institutions who can be used and who can be taught from us how to make reverse of malware if they are attacked, how to find out what is actually the purpose of any malware and why they have been attacked in the first place. So now we can see that Kaspersky, with our new projects, with our new approach, we are not just antivirus company. We are offering a security platform, a security, let's say, ecosystems of different modules that can give complete security to any size of the companies or governmental institutions, and also to the private persons. At the end, I would like also to finish with some of the words of our famous Eugene Kaspersky. We are here to save the world. Kosonom. I hope it's also good enough. Thank you.